Hi, my name is Yap. I'm the CEO of Edmark International, and today I'll be sharing with everyone about the Edmark marketing plan. This is one of the best marketing plan in the industry today with one of the highest payout of 71%. So, what is interesting about our marketing plan is because it is also called the double bonus marketing plan, and it's a combination of a stair-steps breakaway together with a matrix payout. And as I will explain later on, this will really blow your mind, and it's going to be one of the highest industry payout if you know how to maximize your bonus. Now, for your info, we are also part of the direct selling associations of Dubai, of South Africa, and even in Philippines. And they have even recognized that we have one of the most legitimate marketing plan in the industry today. So let us start. Our marketing plan is also called the 9-grade bonuses. It consists of the retail profit, performance bonus, manager's bonus, achievement bonus, leadership bonus, year-end bonus. We also have the traveling fund, the car fund, and the house fund. So you can see from this chart here that there will be a lot of different type of marketing plans that you can maximize from. Before we begin, let us understand some of the basic terminologies used when you are trying to understand the Edmark marketing plan. So these are some of the keywords, and I will go through with all of you slowly. SV stands for sales volume. These are allocated for under each of the product that you purchase, and you will see there is a keyword SV there. So SV is in short called sales volume, and this is used and accumulated for you to gain a promotion in the Edmark marketing plan. The next one that you will notice under each of the pricing of the product that you purchase, you will have the word BV there, and this is called the bonus volume. This is a cumulative SV of the products that you purchase, and it is used to determine the bonus calculation at the end of the month for you to earn your bonus. So we have SV and BV. Now, other terminologies that are important for you to understand is the CPS. This is called the current personal sales. Just like in every marketing plan, there is a basic maintenance for all our distributors to maintain in a particular month before you qualify for your bonuses. The next terminology is the CPGS, which stands for your current personal group sales. This is accumulation of all the sales volume, not just belonging to you, but to also all your non-managers group. Alright? So the next one will be the APGS, which is the accumulated personal group sales. APGS or accumulated personal group sales are all the SV and all the sales that is accumulated from day one when you join Edmark, and all the way until you accumulate 12,000 SV for you to become a manager. So this is accumulation of all the sales volume regardless of the time frame. Lastly, total group sales, which is TGS. Total group sales is all the SV belonging to you and your non-managers, including your managers group. In short, it's the accumulation of all the sales in a particular month belonging to your group. So this is an indicator on how you will perform in Edmark with indications to the bonuses that you will receive, because some of the bonus calculations are looking at the total group sales. I will elaborate most of this in details, but in short, these are some of the basic terminologies that I would like to start with in explaining the Edmark marketing plan. Now, the first part of our marketing plan is the retail profit. This is an immediate reward the moment when you join as an Edmark distributor, where you are simply purchasing the products at distributor price, and you are later selling it at customer price. So there will be two types of prices that you will see on our price list. So as an Edmark distributor, you're entitled to buy it at a distributor price, which is, for instance, it is at $100. You can almost immediately sell it to your prospect or your customers at 120, which will give you an immediate profit of $20, which is about 20%. So this is an immediate profit or immediate reward that you can gain from the retail profit the moment when you join Edmark. The next part of our marketing plan is called the performance bonus. Performance bonus is also known as the stair steps breakaway plan, and this is one of the most famous and popular payout in the industry, except that one has to really understand there is a difference between a cumulative performance bonus and a non-cumulative performance bonus. Now, I'm sure you're wondering what is the difference between a cumulative and non-cumulative. In a stair steps breakaway plan, or what we call a performance bonus in Edmark, it is actually a spread between the sales volume that you have accumulated, and the higher you go, you will gain a higher percentage on the overriding. So a cumulative plan, it is one where all your sales volume are accumulated from the moment you join Edmark and all the way until you become a manager. Whereas a non-cumulative plan would be one where you does not accumulate. So the payout for the particular month is very much depending on the volume that you have done in the same month. So if I'm going to draw this out, you will understand what I mean by this. So for instance, in month 1, where you join Edmark and you have done up to 400 SV for your current personal sales. Now, for 1 up to 499 SV, you will gain up to 5% overriding. Okay. In month 2, let's assume you do another 400 SV in your current personal sales. Now, would you be getting 5% or would you be getting higher? It will depend on whether it's a cumulative or non-cumulative. As Edmark, we are adopting the cumulative plan. These two volumes are actually accumulated to become 800 SV. And if 800 SV, based on our performance bonus, you will be actually getting 8% overriding instead. Now, let's compare it to a non-cumulative plan. If you are doing 400 SV for month 1, and in the following month you are doing 400 SV, a non-cumulative plan does not add up the 400 SV to your month 2, which means you will still be getting 5% on month 2. So if you are comparing this with Edmark, you will see that the cumulative plan actually rewards you more. In the performance bonus, the cumulations of all your SV will start with 0 and it will go all the way up to 12,000 SV. And as you accumulate more of your SV in between, you will get higher level of overriding. For instance, if it goes up to 500, you will get the 5% overriding, and it will go all 8%, 11%, 14%, 17%. And when you hit 12,000 SV, you will get the maximum of 20% overriding. And when you achieve this 12,000 SV with 20% overriding, this is where the breakaway happens. Breakaway means, assuming this is your upline and this is you will break away to become your own manager group. Okay? So as far as performance bonus is concerned, you are getting up to 20% overriding by being a manager. So it does not end there, because this is another example I would like to share. Because in Edmark, if we look at the total payout of the 71%. The breakaway happens at this point when you are getting 20% from your performance bonus, which means the remaining of it will be 51% when you become a manager. So if you really look at this, in the industry we call this a real leadership plan, because it rewards you when you become a manager, and you will tap into the 71% of this leadership type of plan. Because if you retain in the retail level and not working to be a leader and for your promotion, you will be stuck at the 20%. Unlike a lot of companies, it is actually promoting more on the retail side and not on the leadership side. So leadership plan always works much better in MLM, multi-level marketing, because this is a people helping people industry, and it encourages people to recruit, and it recruits people to develop more leaders. The next part of our marketing plan payout will be the manager's bonus. Manager's bonus payout is up to 14%. Now, manager's bonus is also one of the most interesting part of our compensation plan, because if you can understand this, this will also be the same bonus calculation for the traveling fund, for car fund, for house fund, and for the year-end bonus. The bonus calculation for this is almost the same for the manager's bonus, so it is important for everyone to understand how this manager's bonus is being calculated. So, the manager's bonus, if I'm trying to simplify this, is actually in the form of a paid matrix. So, how does the matrix works? Is simply by looking at how each of your downline managers perform. For instance, as a Ruby manager, you have 2 breakaway managers. Alright, and if each of your breakaway managers happen at this instance, you become a Ruby, and if we are looking at the matrix based on the chart, all your managers need to do is to develop another 2 more managers below them, and you will enjoy an overriding of 6%, 5%, 4%, and 3%. And we are talking about the volume of each of your generations. On the 4%. Now, looking at this in a simplistic way, this is one of the easiest to achieve based on a lot of different type of marketing plans out there, because unlike some marketing plans that are out there, the emphasis is on you to build a lot of volume on your side before you can override anything from your downlines below. In the matrix situation here, all you need to do is to ensure that each of your managers simply perform according to their basic requirements of, let's say, 200 and 2000 CPGS. And if every one of your managers are simply just maintaining their monthly maintenance, you are bound to actually maximize your bonus. Now, what I have did is just in a simplistic way of assuming there is only one manager below you. Now, what happens if, assuming you have a crown manager here, and as a crown manager you would have 7 managers below you, and if each of these managers are just simply maintaining 200 and 2000 CPGS, that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will be 8 times 2000 CPGS, which equals to 16,000 CPGS, times the 3% overriding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a lot to override and for you to maximize your bonus. So in a matrix situation, what most people fail to understand is that they are actually going for the position, thinking that each of the positions are actually giving them a higher position. For instance, if you have 3 breakaway managers, you are thinking of getting an emerald manager, correct? It's not wrong. But if you fail to develop more managers here, you are not getting much to override from this side. So the key to understanding the matrix is actually the key to maximizing your bonuses. And in our marketing plan, for the manager's bonus, this has been clearly stated in our books to indicate how the matrix will look like. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just using a simple example of a ruby where you can actually maximize if you know how the matrix works. Okay, to recap, the way to become a manager is when you have accumulated 12,000 SV and you break away to become a manager. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there is another faster way of becoming a fast-track manager, but you need to perform up to 8,000 SV in 1 month. This is a faster way of a reward if you are a heavy purchaser because you love the product so much and you buy up to so much volume. And if you touch 8,000 SV in one particular month, you will become a fast track manager. Now I'm not talking about the fast track manager, I'm talking about the normal conventional way of becoming a manager when you accumulate 12,000 SV. Alright? So from a manager onwards, if you manage to have a downline that breaks away to form his own group and to become a manager, you will automatically be promoted to a sapphire manager. So in our marketing plan, it is relatively easy because for each of the breakaways, as I will explain now, you will rise your position. So if now you have another manager here, you will now be promoted to a ruby manager. Okay? The third breakaway of your downlines here, it will give you another promotion to become now an emerald manager. So every breakaway will actually gain you a promotion. So what is next after emerald manager? When you have the 5th breakaway, now you will become a diamond manager. And another 2 breakaways will give you a promotion to now a crown manager. Now you have up to 10 breakaway managers. You will now become a senior crown manager. And you will reach the pinnacle of your Edmark career when you have 14 breakaway managers to become a double crown manager. So, as you can see, as you grow horizontally with every breakaway managers, it will give you a new position. And when you hit 14 managers underneath you, you will become the double crown manager. Now, one thing about our Edmark double bonus marketing plan is that even though you have maximized 14 managers to become a double crown managers, but the reward does not end there because it will continue to pay even though you have more than 14 managers directly underneath you. And this is illustrated in our managers bonus, where we pay you each generation up to a certain percentage, and it does not matter how many managers you have under each of the generations level. Now that you understand how the promotion works, now let me add in another beautiful features of our marketing plan. For instance, from a manager, when you become a sapphire manager, your monthly personal maintenance is 200 CPS and 2000 CPGS. Now, as you have more managers break away under your group, and now from a sapphire manager, you become a ruby manager, the monthly requirements for you to get your bonuses is actually being reduced. So, as a Ruby manager right now, your personal maintenance is 200 CPS and your CPGS is only 1,600. Now, when you gain a promotion from a Ruby manager right now to Emerald manager, your CPS is 200 CPS, but your CPGS is only 1,200 CPGS. From an Emerald manager, when you're promoted to a Diamond manager, your personal maintenance is now reduced to just 800 CPGS. And eventually, from a Diamond manager, once you're promoted to a Crown manager, and from a Crown manager to a Senior Crown manager, and from a Senior Crown manager to a Double Crown manager, your personal maintenance is just simply 200 CPS and 200 CPGS. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the best marketing plan in the industry is because the higher you go, the lesser is your personal maintenance, and it gets lower. And it also emphasized my point earlier that this is a real leadership marketing plan, because the lesser requirements when you grow higher is for you to use your effort and your knowledge to groom up more leaders underneath you. So this is one of the real beauty of the manager's bonus and the performance bonus as well, because all this only shows that the higher you go, the lesser you maintain. The next part of our payout is called the achievement bonus. 3%. So, achievement bonus is actually a way of reward for those of our leaders who are really strong sellers. So, how does it pay? It actually rewards you for you and all your non-managers group. These are all your non-managers group, and if you achieve 3,800 CPGS and more, we are allocating another 3% payout for achievement bonus. Isn't that great? Because there must be a certain way to reward people for being heavy sellers in this industry. So achievement bonus fits in perfectly on this. The fifth bonus from our Edmark double bonus marketing plan is called the leadership bonus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the highest payout in our marketing plan, which is at 25%. So, how does this work will really baffles you, because if you have understood the matrix earlier, it is no longer just governed by the fixed matrix that you are entitled to override from, but now it actually rewards you all the way down to your last downline at the bottom. In every networking business, there are bound to be what we term an elephant leg, and for those who have actually built a very strong leg, sometimes they may feel disheartened because they may not get an overriding, and simply because they feel that it is limited by the matrix. Now, leadership bonus comes in to compensate all this, as it totally rewards you for all your total downlines in one particular leg. So even in short, I'm bold to say that the deeper you go, the more that you will override. The conditions of getting the leadership bonus is simple. All you need to do is to have a 3,800 SV leg, and you will get the Sapphire leadership bonus. And when you have another breakaway leg that produce 3,800 SV, you will now earn the Ruby leadership bonus. And the third one, if you have another breakaway leg of 3,800 SV, you will get the Emerald leadership bonus. And it will go all the way until the 14 times 3,800 SV legs, you get the maximum of the double crown leadership bonuses. So the deeper that you will go, the more that you will earn. And And ladies and gentlemen, a lot of our top leaders, the chunk of their bonuses actually comes from these leadership bonuses. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the interesting things about the calculation method for this leadership bonus is because we adopt the roll-up formula, which means our system will look for the lowest, the one at the bottom of your network, and we will calculate all the way up, all the SVs, so that everything will be accumulated for it to be calculated. So nothing is missing, nothing is left out, and everything will be pointing towards this. So this is what we call the concept of a roll-up, because we do not want to miss out any basic calculations and make sure that everyone has the payout that they deserve. So ladies and gentlemen, I have basically covered most of the bonus payout under our Edmark double bonus marketing plan. Now, the remaining great bonuses, which is the traveling fund, the year-end bonus, car fund, and house fund. So once you understand the matrix of the manager's bonus, the bonus calculation will actually be the same for the traveling fund, year-end fund, car fund, and house fund. Now, zoom in on what does it mean by the Edmark double bonus marketing plan. Remember the manager's bonus where I have shared that this is paid in a matrix format, and it is actually paid horizontally. So if these are all your managers that are producing monthly with just simply 200 and 2,000 CPGS, you will be paid the manager's bonus in the horizontal way, which is this. Alright, so this is your manager's bonus. Now, what about leadership bonus? Leadership bonus is paid when you have a leg that has a cumulative of 3,800 SV. So let's assume that you have another manager here that does 2,000 CPGS. So 2,000 plus 2,000 CPGS, this is more than 3,008 CPGS in a particular month, and you are now qualified for the leadership bonus, which is this way. So this double bonus marketing plan simply implies that for the same effort, you are going to be rewarded twice through the manager's bonus and through the leadership bonus. So as I've shared earlier, it is really important to understand your role as a leader in the Edmark organization for your own network. All you need to do is simply do your own maintenance, do your own thing, and when your own managers do his own thing, you would already maximize the double bonus marketing plan. Okay, so look at this. Vertically, for the same effort of one manager, you will actually qualify for two bonuses. The manager's bonus, which is up to 14%, and the leadership bonus up to 25%. So can you see the beauty of this? Do one-time effort and multiple residual and be paid out twice. This is in the essence what we call the Edmark double bonus marketing plan. Steps Breakaway marketing plan is one of the oldest and one of the most recognized in the industry, and it has a history of over 70 years, and it has been adopted by most of the big top MLM companies in the world, and these companies are still existing up to today. Thank you very much.